Hello YouTube and welcome to the first video by Melons with Hats. This is just a brief show of the Rising Storm by Red Orchestra 2. The beta for it came out a few weeks ago. If you pre-order the game, it's about 12 quid. And I was just going to show a bit of gameplay just to sort of help the community grow. Today I'm joined by Jonathan, who is currently downloading it, and he may join us later in the video if his internet gets its head from its own anus. So hello, Jonathan.
Hello.
Is he a faggot?
Yeah.
And I've lost connection. Great. As you can tell, this is a
brilliant start.
It's a relatively new channel. And it's basically going to be a sort of group thing with a few other people where we make videos. We're here to obviously make it an enjoyable experience for everyone who watches them. And there will be a total of 5 people posting videos on the channel. And I'm going to have a drink quickly. Jonathan, speak to fill the void.
Hey, how are you? YouTube. This is like the first time I've been in a YouTube video. And my internet's pretty poop, so yeah, you'll probably never ever see me in a game. So, and if you do, I'll be teleporting all over the place. So.
And I'm back.
Yeah,
sorry for that. Right.
Sorry, I had to talk.
That's fair enough. I told you. We're going to be the Axis, as the Japanese are always the most entertaining.
Wow, who dropped the arty there?
Jesus, he's loud.
That was my bad. I missed that one.
You troll.
Not music. I'm just gonna turn the sound volume down.
Yeah,
Some driver was just standing right in front of it.
Wanted to put it.
Oh.
But yeah, basically it's the Pacific War era between the Americans and the Japs, and obviously the Japanese have bolt action rifles, whereas the Americans have the semi-autos on like their basic riflemen. And if you've played Red Orchestra before, you know that a semi-auto rifle is very powerful, regardless of the hands it's in. But in return, the Japanese get they're defending, so they start with better positions. And also, flamethrower! You get the banzai charge attack, which is pretty cool. Oh, and if you haven't noticed by yet, the Americans get flamethrowers, which are very overpowered, because basically it like kills them in a few seconds. The Japanese, so.
Oh yeah.
Wait.
Spoilers. The Americans.
Yeah, sorry, we had to ruin that for everyone.
Sorry to ruin that for you guys.
And there's the first death.
You know, 60 years down the line, Americans win the war. Yeah. Yeah.
Right. So I'm on the Iwo Jima, I think it was. No, is it Iwo Jima or is it Guadalcanal? It's Guadalcanal. I'm on the Guadalcanal map, which basically the Japanese are actually attacking on this. Huh?
Guadalcanal.
And I did again.
Yeah.
And it's quite a densely forest map. You have got some spread out maps on the game, but at the moment,
Japanese tactics.
yeah. And at the moment it's only in beta, so there is still a few bugs and there is still a few things that are like, meh, that's too overpowered. But all in all, it's quite a good game, and I definitely recommend it to those who would like to get it. Those who like first-person shooters, it's far better than your Call of Duties or your yeah, it's better than those. Frag out! Frag out! Well, there's no vehicle. Well, there may be vehicles. I'm not sure, but I don't think there's any at the moment. And I just got blown up. Dead again. Right. So you've got. I'll quickly show you the classes. You've got the roles. Sorry, you've got your rifleman, which is your bog standard rank and file fighter. This for the Japanese. Carries a bolt action rifle and a bayonet, pistol, grenades. You've then got assault, which has a submachine gun and grenades. So obviously they're the people that move up and take the positions. You've then got the machine gunners, which are the ones that sit back, shoot people. You've got snipers, which pick off the squad leader. They come with a sniper rifle, obviously. Then you've got light mortars, which are sort of like, yeah, as it says, light mortars. It's like you have mortars in your hand, you throw them at people. They're like massive grenades. And then you've got squad leaders, which are basically riflemen, but they have a better rifle, and they like go, you go there, and you can spawn on them. Then you've got the commander, which calls in artillery. And I just suicided, apparently.
So is there a rank system to this game?
There's not a rank
squad?
system. There's not a rank system. There's an honor system, where it's basically obviously it's basically rank, but it's not rank. It's honor. So you know you can get rank up. As you can see, the guy in front of me is rank 21, and if we run into here without getting shot, hopefully he's rank 22. So the rank doesn't have anything. So if you're a really high rank, you won't be like given commander every game. The game's relatively balanced. Also, prone is your friend.
So it kind of works a bit like Mag. If anyone ever played that game. Where
Nobody played that game.
Command or not.
And as you can see, going prone can be really useful. As obviously this is quite a night-timey map as well. So going prone is actually like, oh no, he's gone. I've got a feeling I've been saying. Yep. And Browning automatic rifle to the back. Whereas the Americans, if I quickly change team, it's full. The Americans, they get M1 Garens, and there's the light mortar quickly. And he died. The light mortar, not the light mortar. The Americans, they get the rifleman, which is usually an M1 Garand, which is a semi-automatic. I can't remember what it. You basically put the bullets in the top. I can't remember what it's called. It's clip fed, so quicker reload, stuff like that. And I'm gonna die. They've also got the assault. Instead of they get a submachine gun, but it's a Thompson instead. The Thompson's slightly better. I'm dead again. You've then got the machine gun, which is obviously the same thing. You've got the sniper, which is the same thing. You've got the squad leader, which is the same thing. Commander, which is the same thing. But instead of the light mortar, they have the flamethrower, which is significantly better than the light mortars, as you saw earlier in the video. The light mortar sort of like that you can't really hit, and I am dead again. But I haven't got one kill so far. I'm sorry. I'm horror bad.
How many people are on each server?
At the moment, I think the max is 64. But obviously the game's still in beta, so it may go up to 100, if not more. A lot of this you can, and there we go, dead again. A lot of the game is sort of like running and dying repeatedly to get in good positions. But then if you like sit at the back, you can get some really nice like sort of viewpoints. You get some really nice shooting alleyways. But one of the main bonuses the Japanese have is the banzai charge. As you know, in World War II, the Japanese used it to basically close the gap.
And went to school.
What? Right, yeah. If you have any basic education, but in this game, the Japanese have got the banzai charge, and it makes them more they're more survivable, faster, and stamina affects them less. And that it's cumulative. So if you're surrounded by like 10 people doing a banzai charge, you would move a lot faster. You will take literally no bullet damage, and you just like kill everything. And I got my first kill. Not my first kill, but I got my first kill this round. Did I? This game is sort of like hugging cover, sort of cowering behind things.
Right now, Battlefield 3.
And also the Japanese squad commanders, they get katanas. That was a kill. That was my kill, and then I got killed by a friendly light mortar. Did I get a kill? Nope, apparently no. I didn't know. He left. No, didn't get killed. Yeah, so obviously with bolt actions, compared to the semi-autos, it's like if you miss once and then you're dead. And as you heard there, over the microphone, the Japanese have, if you kill yourself with a grenade where you kill another player, you don't lose reinforcement tickets, as the game is based on reinforcement tickets. So for example, so when you die and you respawn, you take a reinforcement ticket. So it is to sort of like symbolise the oh, there's a machine gun right there. I've just realised. What was I talking about? Yeah, I've physically forgotten. What was I talking about, Jonathan? Wait, banzai charge. Everyone else is. What and that's what happens when you banzai charge. Yeah, the reinforcement tickets sort of like simulate the waves of attackers and defenders that come into a certain position, and it works pretty well.
Battlefield 3, I just got screwed over by a rat.
Good job. You like banzai chargers, like, yeah, look at me, I'm a banzai charger, but you still like get killed. As you saw, flamethrowers. The flamethrowers are really strong for the Americans at the moment. Sorry, and can be really useful in actual sort of like the war. And I'm sorry for being pitifully bad at this game. But I was just charging and wasn't really playing it properly. And I'm new to this, leave me alone. Anyway, this has been Melon with Hats with our first video. Thank you very much. Comment, rate, subscribe to become one. Oh my god, background noise. Comment, rate, subscribe to become one of our Melon heads. See you later, guys.
Yeah, Defiance 1.
Jonathan, you're speaking for my introduction!